Good morning to our LinkedIn family. What a great way to start the day. Warm hearts, hot coffee, and it looks like another hot day here in Florida. We have a very special guest joining us today, Mr. Jack Cordry from Lone Star Consulting Services. Jack, good morning to you. And also joining me is my co-host, Mr. James Cross. Mr. Cross, how is that beautiful weather in Texas? How are you faring there?
It was 95 degrees yesterday. It is not 95 degrees today. The wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour here in Texas, so you can imagine the allergies. We're blessed though. The sun's up. It's a good day. Um, you know, Jack, we're glad you're here, brother. Appreciate you joining us. Um, I, Jack's also in Texas, Abilene, I believe. So
102 yesterday.
it feels right. It feels right. Like we're very Texas strong in here. Jimmy, I know you were from Texas before, playing the gypsy role. I know you kind of went from one place to another. Do you still wear your boots and your cowboy hat outside at the pool?
That I will not confirm or deny, but I still have my uniform that I have my starch jeans, starch shirts, and my boots. So I still do wear those. And you can see some of the technical things I'm working with, a virtual pool background. So I'm feeling very Floridian today. But enough about me and us. Let's get it over to Jack. Mr. Jack Cordry, would you introduce yourself? And we were anxiously listen to all the good things you have to say.
Well, I feel like I just kind of got thrown to the wolves. I'm Jack. I'm with LSCS, Lone Star Consulting Services. We do certifications, evaluations, and consulting for gas companies. We've been doing a lot of work in the Northeast, so we've seen a lot of different things. The COVID-19 kind of really hit up there, so it kind of it changed the way we do a lot of our business in the Northeast. Distancing, contact, the good old handshake, all that's gone. So it kind of realigned the way we do our work now. Even to the point we use the mobile app. We use EWN's mobile app, and we do about 10,000 evaluations a year, one-on-one up there. And they no longer just use the phone and sign with their finger. Now it's about a stylist. Now it's alcohol wipes. Even all of our tooling now, some of the things that we do is we actually use the alcohol wipes to wipe off all the tooling prior to use and prior to contact with pipe, and we clean it all off afterwards and put it all up. So it's kind of some neat things. We started doing the cleaning the blades and the wheels and all those things for contact, and then COVID set in, and we really moved on another step from there and started cleaning the knobs and the handles and everything. Which is interesting that this came in. We started the process in the past to reduce contamination. And now with, pre-COVID, now that COVID-19 has started and hopefully ending, we're coming down off of that. The one thing that we're getting out of it, one thing we're seeing is we're seeing less failures in the field. We're seeing failures on the certification. So it's really a neat thing is, because we're telling everyone clean the pipe, clean, reduce contamination, the number one cause of failure. Well, now all of a sudden they're cleaning everything. I mean, they're wiping down the counter before they start. So it's actually in the testing procedures and certification procedures, it's actually helping. So it's actually a bonus. If there is a bonus of COVID-19 besides family time, that's probably going to be it.
Jack, I never really thought about the reduction of contamination really in the areas of like fusions, but you're right. And it is, I guess it's one of the good things that'll come out of this pandemic. That's kind of byproducts we really want to have, I guess, if you're going to have any. You kind of hit on it a minute ago, but I wondered in regard to paper, if we would see people making a similar type of transition, from paper evals to more of a mobile stance. And I know for you, I don't have to preach it to you. You're somebody who's definitely led the sermon about going mobile and utilizing mobile technology for evaluations, whether it be tablets or phone. Where's your head at with that moving forward? Even though I feel like I kind of know where it might be, but for everybody else kind of dipping their toe in the pool a little bit, maybe you can kind of shed some light on that.
Yeah, I mean, I can jump up on this soapbox. I don't know how long this is supposed to be. If you got about a half a day or so.
No, Jack. Nope, not a half a day.
All right, I'll condense it down real quick. Don't use paper. All right, as far as the regulators are concerned, the Railroad Commission is concerned, all these people are concerned, trackability, traceability, reportability, auditability. You have to be able to track it. So if you use paper, then you are supposed to take all that paper, enter all those grades, scan all that paper, upload all of that paper to a holding source, to EWN, to someone to hold that. Then it gets sent over to ISN and everything gets moved around. So everyone has their cards and everyone's good. And there's so much shuffling and stuff that gets lost. You get audited. Someone shows up and says, I want to see this person's testing for the last 3 years. You got to be able to generate paper. Well, if you're using the mobile apps, if you're using the things that are made for this, it gives you the start times, the stop times, the person doing the evaluation, the person who's being evaluated. All of that stuff is captured, time, date, everything is done. So you can actually look on that and say, oh, look, this guy did an evaluation on line locating in 1 minute and 34 seconds. Horse hockey. There's no way in the world that guy did a line locate in a minute and 34 seconds. It doesn't happen. You can't hook up in a minute and 34 seconds. They were just telling you about it with a broom. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They weren't doing anything. So this gives you everything to audit. This gives you all the ammo you need, and it's all captured in a mobile app, and it's done for you. It automatically uploads to that cloud that no one understands, but it's there. And so, and it matches the operator's stuff. It's there. So why would you do it on paper and then have a room full of filing cabinets when you can just let someone else file it for you? It just kills me.
Jim, Jack just said horse hockey.
I think that is in Texas just a normal type of word, isn't it? Horse hockey?
It's Tuesday.
Now in Florida, we don't understand what that means, but in Texas, I think we're still okay. And for the rest of the country, we will help explain that. That's not a bad word. That's just more of a euphemism for something whimsical. We'll put it that way.
For you Northerners, there you go. You
Say
get
that
it.
one more time.
Hockey pucks.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, in the North, they love hockey. Jack, I got to tell you that the one word you hit on the mobile app, and I too think a mobile app is one part of it. You bringing us to the inside in the industry, behind the scenes, the traceability, the trackability, and especially the word of audits. You know, when audits go on, people go, you know, that's a big deal. And for, you know, to give some comfort level to them, that really helps a lot. I think that'll help our industry just put that into the right place, as well as the ultimate goal of we're trying to keep everybody safe every day. Jack, any final words, any points you want to give to our viewers before we sign off?
Well, I'll go ahead and throw a quick thing out there. I was talking to someone, you know, a little higher up the echelon in the Atmos Energy group the other day, and he said, I was asking him about documentation. Where's the documentation that follows this? Where's the certification that follows this? And his answer was, well, it's all uploaded onto the cloud or uploaded into EWN system. So if we ever need it, if we have an audit, the Railroad Commission comes out, all we have to do is we call them and they will provide us with that documentation. That's huge. Instead of having to do it all yourself, it's there. I mean, it's part of the subscription. Take advantage of the stuff that's there.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jack, we can't thank you enough, brother. Every chance I get to sit with you, whether it's virtual, in person, or if we're lucky enough to be on the golf course, it's always a pleasure, and I appreciate you. We wish you and your teams well, your business continued success, and we thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Jimmy,
thank you. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Jimmy, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure to co-host with you. As always, if you're someone that would like to join us, or you know someone, please reach out to us. Coffee with Jim and James. We try to do it every week. We'd love to have you on. Just connect with us on LinkedIn, shoot us a message, shoot us an email. If you'd like to hook up with Jack Cordry online or through one of us, we will be a conduit for that as well. Jack has fantastic services he can offer everyone in our industry. Connect up with all three of us online. Share the video, anything you can do to help spread the word. We are blessed. We thank you so much. Stay safe out there, and God bless.
Have a great day. Stay safe.